Bacow, bacow, bacow. What's up? So this damn bridge. You guys know about this damn bridge? Someone fucking, there was like a boat that lost power and it crashed into the bridge, and apparently there's been a lot of fucking insane people online saying that it's Russia, it's Ukraine, it's Israel, it's Hamas, it's ISIS, you know? Like, it seems like it was literally just an accident. There's no evidence to suggest that there was anything malicious about it at all. Yeah, because that's the thing, is like, I watched the video and it don't look to me like they did that shit on purpose, you know what I mean? Like, and you can even see, like, before it even hits the bridge, all the power goes out. But, in the Discord, it was me, I did that shit. We got him, book him. Fucking, but, no, I was thinking, because Matt in the Discord earlier today, he was talking about, watching some TikTok conspiracy videos about this bridge, and I'm not sure how many of these I'll be able to stomach. I might lose my shit after just watching like one or two, but I think that is what I want to do. First thing on the docket is to look at some insane conspiracy theories about the Francis Scott Key Bridge, you know, because I would be interested to see what people say, you know. Because, you know, that's the thing, is, like, there are some 9/11 conspiracy theories that it's like, I hear them and I'm like, I don't know, man, maybe, you know, and then other motherfuckers are like, it was a hologram, it was hologram technology, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Have they determined if the bridge is woke or not? Yeah, oh yeah, dude, there's this one clip that's, like, really making the rounds, because Pete Buttigieg was like, I think Pete Buttigieg says something like, we should, like, rename that bridge, you know? And then it gets fucking... So it was secretly a Democrat plot to destroy the bridge because they couldn't rename it. You know what I mean? Just... And, you know, a lot of people are like... The thing is I've never seen a bridge get hit by a boat like that, so I don't really have a frame of reference, right? I don't really have, like, a frame of reference for what this shit is like, but I don't know. I mean, you know, honestly, I'm just surprised that this type of thing doesn't happen more often, you know? It reminds me of the same thing when, like, the Suez Canal got blocked by that one cargo ship that, like, got grounded on the beach, and, you know, it's like the canal was fucked up for like a week or two or whatever, and it had like a serious impact on, you know, global imports and exports. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, you know, given the conditions of the fucking, like, canal, it's like, just looking at it, it's like, yeah, I'm surprised this shit doesn't happen like every other week. The fact that it was the Francis Scott Key Bridge, you know, like, I literally saw like an insane motherfucker on Twitter be like, oh no, wait, it wasn't just an insane motherfucker, it was the Hodge twins. Do you know about the Hodge twins? I used to love the Hodge twins, like, way back in the day, but they're like fucking, they suck now. They suck, like, really bad. Listen to what the fucking Hodge twins had to say about this. And you can see my reply. Because, of course, you know, because I replied to it, my reply is the first thing you see. So you see me right there. I just said, y'all dumbasses, XD. But the Hodge twins said, the Key Bridge is named after Francis Scott Key, the man who wrote our national anthem. Symbolic, for sure. Was it intentional? Lots of questions with this one. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, man, what do you mean? What questions do you have? You know what I mean? And oh, here we go. It was China. It was secretly China. The port blocked by the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapse in Baltimore is a key hub for U.S. shipping. The executive director of Department of Homeland Security Cybersecurity Agency stated, it is very clear that Chinese attempts to compromise critical infrastructure are in part to pre-position themselves to be able to disrupt or destroy that critical infrastructure in the event of a conflict. So we can all go home. China did it. Chinese fucked up the bridge. to either prevent the United States or from being able to project power into Asia or to cause societal chaos inside the United States to affect our decision making around a crisis. Ghoulish ass motherfucker, I'm sure. Brandon Wales, I bet you that guy looks like a damn ghost in real life. Chinese hackers turned off the power at the right moment, causing a boat to shift directions with the currents in order to destroy a bridge. So it was secretly China. Oh, yo, what's up, James? Clearly they didn't keep up with their vaccines, and it's a warning. Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's like, you know, they just wouldn't listen, you know? They wouldn't get vaccinated, so now we're gonna destroy everyone's favorite bridge. Are you asking me, am I Chinese or Japanese? No, I'm about as white as they come. Like, if I had a nickel for each time someone thought that I was, like, a quarter Chinese, it would be... I'd have 2 nickels, but it's weird that it happened twice type of thing, you know? Fucking Baltimore, dude. What do people in Baltimore sound like?
Baltimore accents, say this phrase out loud.
Baltimore? Like that, right?
Baltimore accents.
Isn't it like lots of like D's instead of T's, you know, like
Baltimore accents.
I don't know. I have no idea what people in Baltimore sound like. Who's someone famous from Baltimore that I would know about? Big Bill Hell's Used Cars. What are you talking? Oh wait, is that the one where it's like, you fucking stupid piece of shit, you'll buy anything?
Bill Hell, home of challenge pissing. That's right, challenge pissing.
Challenge pissing. Yeah, that's a good one. I didn't know that was in Baltimore though. When the fun starts, don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Don't stop till you get enough. Come on. Needs more cowbell? This song actually does have cowbell. The song needs more cowbell. It's Christopher Walken in the Saturday Night Live sketch, right? I couldn't remember if it was Walken in the Saturday Night Live sketch or not, but I just recently rewatched Pulp Fiction, you know, and you know, Christopher Walken's only in one goddamn scene in Pulp Fiction, but fuck me, does he really make an impression, you know? Your father knew that if they found out about the watch, they would take it, so he put it up his ass, you know? so your father, he hid the watch up his ass. Well, I mean, but that's the thing, though, is it's like what Christopher Walken really sounds like is, you know, like, so he hid the watch up his ass, you know, but it gets a bigger laugh from people when you go like, your father hid the watch up his ass, you know. Hungarians did it. Wow, that's a new one. Yeah, so, okay, add it to the list. So right now, possible suspects. We need to make a possible suspects. We're gonna do some detective work. So far, we have China did it, right? That's a pretty popular one. We have ISIS did it. It's also pretty popular. We'll say Hamas did it. We'll say the IDF did it. We'll say Ukraine did it. We'll say Russia did it. And now we'll add Hungary to the list. Hungary did it. Oh yeah, Bulldogs did it. And Libra Geisha did it. Cause now you see, now we have 2 people in the Twitch chat who claim to have done the bridge in.
I can't have that show. I can't have you ruined what I've been working on for 30 years. You ruined my life. Well, it's not our fault.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, is nobody's Walken impression actually sounds like Walken, you know? Because he's like, you ruined my life, you know? But the Walken impression is more like, you ruined my life, you know?
Well, banker. The armpit.
Yikes.
That's right.
The way you making me feel, the way you make me feel, you really turn me on. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, Titan, post in the Twitch chat real quick what you posted in the Discord. Because I don't want to say it, because I'm white. But okay, but I will say it's but Titan is a confirmed black man, confirmed POC. So what Titan said in the Discord, he said they're blaming the bridge collapse on DEI blacks. Have you ever heard this term before? DEI blacks? I look at it and I say, DEI? What the fuck does DEI mean? And DEI apparently stands for didn't earn it. Didn't earn it blacks. Some shit conservatives made up when they see black people in high positions. They think those positions are simply just given to them without being qualified for it. America is such like a weird, fucked up, racist place. I mean, I saw the mayor of Baltimore and I was like, damn, he's actually like young and handsome, which is uncommon for politicians, you know? This is Baltimore's DEI mayor commenting on the collapsed Francis Scott Key Bridge. It's going to get so much worse. Prepare accordingly. But yeah, it's like I saw the mayor of Baltimore and I was like, wow, this guy is like young and hot and doesn't dress like a dumbass, you know? Like he dresses like well. And it's like, yeah, and then there's like, you know, just a little context post at the bottom where it's like, Brandon Scott was elected mayor of Baltimore with over 70% of the vote, and that's like a landslide victory. This image is just funny. I don't know exactly what this image is trying to convey, but this is a good meme format. Like, I'm surprised I haven't seen this meme format before because the man on the left looks about as bewildered as they come. DEIs is the new N-word. I mean, yeah, that definitely seems to be the way that people are like using it, you know? Like people definitely seem to be you know, using this. I mean, cuz it is just bullshit, right? Like I don't know, it feels crazy to me to be like, "Oh, there are like a lot of black people in positions that they aren't qualified for." I thought I got banned. Genuinely, I thought I got banned. Yeah, because I was like... I mean, I understand what I'm looking at is, like, kind of sensitive material. Well, because you know the fucked up thing is that Titan posted this message of we saying DEIs is the new in-star GG, and then... But it got filtered by Automod, and I added that as I had to /add as permitted term in star GGER. And then immediately after that, the fucking stream plummets to 0 FPS, 0 bitrate. I literally thought that like approving that in the Automod settings got me instantly banned, dude. So fucking stupid. Wait, hang on. What is this at the top here? All the illegal military-aged men that are here? What are you talking about? Another bridge down restricting our way of travel. I hope you are ready. Happening now.
My apologies in advance, but you can't tell me that this looks like an accident.
I mean, yeah, well, I mean, like, if you speed it up, of course it's gonna look like they did it all. I mean, like, what are you talking about?
My apologies in advance, but you can't tell me that this looks like an accident. I mean, take a look at the angle in which it takes in order to now, I decided to ask artificial intelligence program called
I asked the artificial intelligence program Copilot.
Copilot, the economy.
Yeah, this guy does look like a fucking like drug-addled version of Ludwig.
And the surrounding areas carry $28 billion worth of goods. Those are now going to need to be rerouted due to the bridge.
No! The paper towels are gonna cost twice as much now!
Collapse. And the greatest impact is expected on.
Oh, it's gonna be like the fucking Bang Babies from Static Shock, bro. It's gonna get all in the water supply, bro. Everyone's gonna get superpowers in Baltimore,
Baltimore
bro.
accents say this phrase out loud.
On hazardous materials such as diesel fuel, and we're already having problems with gas prices. This is only going to make...
Oh, but he's not concerned about the effects on the environment. He's concerned about the gas prices going up from this.
Things worse and set things back as it pertains to gas prices. But there's more, of course. The bridge lasting in the U.S. and construction...
Here, okay, so we can read. Oh shit, the collapse occurs during peak planting season in the... Oh, dude, it's gonna be fucking U.S. Holodomor, bro. Like, it's gonna be fucking terrible, bro. This is gonna destabilize the fucking country. What do you think the odds are that motherfuckers forget that this shit even happened in, like, 5 days? I feel like motherfuckers are not even gonna remember this shit.
I want to hear from you what you think about this. No.
What the fuck is this from?
Not this predictive programming, but I want to know what you think about this taking place last night and what it's going to do to the country moving.
I hate how this caption says 8 times speed really exaggerates how sharp the Dali turned just before striking the bridge. Yeah, no shit, it greatly exaggerates how sharply it turned because you're playing it at 8 times speed. You could have a fender bender at 3 miles an hour, and if you played it at 8 times speed, it would look like it was on fucking purpose, you know? Like, what do you mean? He doesn't have any suspects, though. He can't add anyone to our list of suspects. I'll show you guys right now. This is our current list of suspects. So we got China, ISIS, Hamas, the IDF, Ukraine, Russia, Hungary, Bulldogs, Livre Geisha, and DEI black people. I'll put parentheses. It was Diddy. I'll put that next to black people. I'll put in parentheses possible P Diddy distraction psyop.
Of the Francis Scott Key Bridge after a ship ran into one of its support pillars, collapsing the entire thing. And it's one...
Dude, why? Hang on. Do you guys hear this? Is that like his computer fan? What the fuck is that sound? You hear that shit?
0.6 miles long, over 20 people are missing, and mass casualties have already been reported.
Is he... Wait, hang on. Is he blowing a hair... Dude, he's blowing a hairdryer at his face while he's recording this to give his hair a windswept look. Look at his hair. He's literally aiming a fucking blow dryer at his face recording this into the fucking mic right now.
Over 20 people are missing, and mass casualties have already been reported. But there's a more interesting...
And then you see, then the sound stops and his hair doesn't look like that anymore, bro.
So the ship is right here, and you're gonna notice something interesting. The lights go out. The ship...
The lights go out, don't they?
Still moving. Now the ship right now is on the other side of the bridge coming towards us. And you see the lights are off, but then they're gonna come back on. But it's weird because if you watch the ship's movement, it's as if it's turning straight towards that pillar, as if it's aiming for it. The lights go off again, but it's still moving and steering. Doesn't really seem to make sense.
You know, does this person not understand, like, how boats work? Like, this person understands that boats float on water, right? And that boats, you know, like, just because the fucking engine stops, like, boats will just drift. The thing is, like, I feel like it's crazy to say that this was on purpose, you know? Like, and the thing is, like, just the evidence being shown to, like, support, like, oh, the lights went off, but the boat still turned? It's like, it's on fucking water, you dumb fuck. Like, what do you mean? Yeah, why didn't they just hit the brakes? Oh, man.
So the question draws, why did the ship lose power? And despite losing power, why did the ship start steering directly towards that pillar? So the question then has to be asked, was this actually accidental? You tell me in the comments.
You tell me in the comments. What, okay, let's, 3,000 comments. The ship's smokestack suggests full throttle before impact. The creator says, that's a great catch. I have one question. Who was recording it as if they knew it was going to happen? Everyone keeps talking about this movie, Leave the World Behind. Is that the movie where the boat, like, runs into the shore? It's like, I don't see how that's similar at all. Yeah, this is the Hodge twins. This is what the fucking Hodge twins said on Twitter. The bridge is named after Francis Scott Key, who wrote the Star-Spangled Banner. Kind of symbolic, don't you think? Every fucking bridge is named like Francis Scott Key Bridge, Thomas Jefferson Bridge, Washington Bridge, you know? It's like, what the fuck do you mean? The quickest way to, like, lose your sanity on the internet, like, is to look at the comments on, like, a TikTok or a YouTube, you know? This person right here says, looks planned to me. And the creator says, things are going to start getting interesting in America this year. Like, what do you mean? I knew it, because when I first saw it when it happened this morning, I knew it wasn't accidental. Really? Like, I feel like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, but hey, listen. If some shit comes out that can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that this was some sort of... But that's the thing, though, is that, you know, Twitter was giving us suspects, you know what I mean? We had a list of suspects being compiled from, like, racist tweets on Twitter, right? But on TikTok, though, it's way more ambiguous, you know? Everyone's like, this is an attack. I won't say who's doing the attacking or who, you know, like, is defending from this attack, you know? But the key that unlocks your mind and the shackles and frees you from the mind control. Yeah, for real. This is POV. Oh man, this is like a 9/11 theory.
So real quick, I'm gonna...
Oh no! A controlled demolition? Are you fucking insane, dude? Oh man. Oh man. Oh man, bro. Yeah, I mean, well, because that's what I'm thinking, right? Is that if they were gonna do a fucking terrorist attack, why wouldn't they just blow the shit up, right? Like, the thing, and it's also like, I don't know, like a bridge seems like fucking pointless, right? My darling wife, you're home.
I'm gonna head inside, baby, and eat my dinner.
Okay.
I'm taking my meds. I'm late on my meds.
We're trying to figure out who attacked that bridge in Baltimore.
Me.
Okay, I'm gonna add you to the list.
Me, bitch. Where do you think I've been all day?
Baltimore.
To show you, I just showed a video. If you go back, a boat crashed here, but you
Ugh, Christ, True Patriots magazine.
can see dynamite being let off at every single point. I'm going to do it again. So we have here, charges, boom.
I like this one. Charges, here, boom.
Quick, I'm going to show you, I just showed a video. If you go back, a boat crashed here, but you can see dynamite being let off at every single point. I'm going to do it.
Like, is he implying that, like, the little fucking, like, red light is like a dynamite charge going off?
On the copy before this, you can clearly see it happened 6 or 7 times. I went right down the line showing each and every fire point. But my point to this video is let's not get distracted by this here. Let's keep these videos going like they'd like us to cover, but make sure you put Diddy in it. P. Diddy, Puff Daddy.
What?
Sex trafficking. Keep hitting those fucking keywords all day, people. Don't let up. They want to play dumb with these stories to distract us. We're going to keep on the subject with their videos. Tag me Diddy. Let's go.
Oh, fuck, dog. Oh my god, it hurts, bro. It hurts. Oh man, it fucking hurts. Okay, well, P. Diddy, P. Diddy is already on the list. This motherfucker edited this like a Christopher Nolan trailer, bro. Oh, wait, what? Okay, whatever. That was so nothing. What the fuck was that? Why was the music so epic? Nothing happened.
Apple Maps knows more.
Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Apple already knew. Why the fuck would Apple already know? And they just want to sneakily tell people by making... Oh, shit, bro. Fuck me, man. That's too funny. Too funny. I'm gonna put attack. Was this a terrorist attack on the U.S.?
Scott Bridge this morning in Baltimore. Completely.
There's a good old boy. There's a good old country boy like a damn fucking NASCAR flag. Woo!
That bridge is 9,000 feet long. Yes, those are American pilots that drive them boats, but here's...
Yes, it was a terrorist attack.
I've heard that it was a terrorist attack. Yes, those are American pilots that drive them boats, but who's to say he wasn't held up and told to do
that? Just some fucking Chinese national spy holding the fucking driver of this boat at gunpoint being like, if you don't crash this boat into that fucking bridge, we will kill you and your whole family. I woke up early this morning, right? I woke up at like 7 a.m. today. And so I was like reading the shit about this like this morning. I feel like a lot of the more like racist narratives have kind of gotten filtered out throughout the day, you know?
And our fuel is probably handled secondhand, so it probably come from Iran or Iraq. All that is under investigation. All I know is there's people trapped in cars in the bottom of that bay. Unbelievable.
That's sad.
This is a terrorist attack.
I'm gonna put truth. I need more you know, more fun keywords, you know, to manipulate the algorithm. Major key alert. This is a completely different bridge. I saw this video earlier this morning. This is a completely different bridge. Boom! That's a totally different bridge.
Y'all know that Francis Scott wrote the Star-Spangled Banner.
It's an attack on our damn freedom.
The question is...
Oh, say, can you see? Oh, God, America's national anthem really sucks ass, bro. This motherfucker really just played the Star-Spangled Banner in full? What? I'm gonna put Francis Scott Key Bridge attack P. Diddy. Oh, are people trying to imply that, like, that's an explosion? that like those like the fucking the thing is like that literally might just be like a camera artifact, but if it's anything that would have been visible in real life, it's just like, you know, there's like electrical shit on the top of these things, you know? It's like when electrical shit blows up, sometimes sparks fly, you know? And also, you know, metal like being snapped in half, I'm sure probably also throws off a lot of heat, you know, like, cause like when the other guy was talking about like explosions, it's like the thing is like, I think that the one on the left is literally just camera artifacting, and I think the one on the right is just like a light on the bridge that is like getting fucked up, you know? But like this over here, this is literally like, it's a security camera, right? It's just like such a low bit rate, you know, like, I don't even really think that that's anything. Tragedy happened, P. Diddy, house raid. News for you, woke talk. I need chapstick, but the point is, beware, trending, be aware, Nickelodeon, Diddy, Keybridge.
How the whole bridge blew up, everything like that. The ship, you know, hit the bridge somehow. There was like 2 power outages before the ship actually did that.
So she thinks that that video of the bridge blowing up is real. She got by misinfo, bro.
Something is going... If y'all have not watched Leave the World Behind... Go watch that shit.
What the fuck is up with this goddamn movie, Leave the World Behind? This shit.
If I say too much, go watch that shit. They literally warned us in that movie. And I know there's a lot of conspiracy theories going around.
Yeah, oh yeah, we gotta add Nickelodeon to the list. Nickelodeon. Dan Schneider.
It's a lot of this and that. Go watch that shit. I'm telling you. Something is going down, and that bridge falling down, the whole Diddy invasion, the whole Diddy's house getting whatever.
Diddy invasion?
Is a distraction from the main thing. They do not want us to know something. Go watch that movie.
What is the thing that they don't want us to know, please? Do you think I should leave a comment? I'm gonna just say like, hey, that bridge exploding isn't the one in Baltimore. Just saying. It's from somewhere in Europe or some shit. You know, just doing my part. Raise awareness. Yeah, I am actually paid by the deep state. I am paid by, like, the PSYOP coordinators.
Bigger than anything else, this is free speech. Our judicial system, the apparatus, is still functioning.
Who does this guy on the right? This guy on the right is like, he looks like Michael Vsauce, but older, and if Michael Vsauce was the most annoying person you ever knew.
But it's not as bad as Guantanamo Bay and what the elites wanted to do to him. This is such a win for humanity. My heart is swelling right now.
That was funny, bro. The deep state doesn't like being cornered. This account name is Don't Stop Believing 61. Do you think that that means that this person is 53 years old? Nickelodeon. Oh, this is like a new guy. Timcast? Who's Timcast? Let's see here.
Around 1:30 a.m. this morning, massive cargo ship Dali crashed into one of the main support columns for the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore.
Oh, this is Tim Pool.
Destroying the bridge.
Isn't Tim Pool like a super dick?
Issued a warning before drifting into the bridge and slamming into the support column, destroying the entire thing.
Yeah, that's another thing too, is if this was a terrorist attack, why in the hell would they send a warning like, we're losing power, mayday, mayday, mayday? Like, that's not something terrorists do. Like, what do you mean?
The question is, how could this have happened?
You know, this did happen in an election year. Maybe Trump did it. Trump 2024 Super PAC did it.
And the two big theories circulating on X. Diversity hires. And a cyber attack. I gotta be honest, guys. I think the diversity hires hypothesis, or theory, whatever you want to call it, is a bit lacking.
Tim. He says a bit lacking instead of complete bullshit. Temple moment.
Because my dad had 2 kids by the time he was 27.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you know what the problem is, though? It's definitely not me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's everybody else.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, and the fact he's saying that without even like a hint of sarcasm, and he like, dude, it's so crazy how like sometimes I feel like I'm a narcissist, sometimes I feel like I'm the only right one in the room, but I'm definitely no Tim Pool, you know, put it that way at least.
And that because of a diversity hire, this person failed to properly drive the ship, causing some overheating of the engine. It burns out. Something happened. Honestly,
I mean, do we even know the ethnicity of the the crew of the ship?
Cargo ship shut. But of course, a week ago, Ron Paul warned a Black Swan event is coming this year, and he's not the only one.
Wait, Ron Paul warned a Black Swan event? Ron Paul, Black Swan event.
Some sudden thing is going to happen. I believe in that theory of the black swan.
Yes.
It's going to pop up. I think the most important thing is understand what's going on.
Tim Pool blamed DEI for the Boeing doors flying off that plane a few months back. Yeah, he's just like, well, you know, he doesn't want to get repetitive. You know, he feels the need to mix up his content. So old, so white.
What's going on?
One. It's not an idea he just made up.
Ron Paul was
warning
of a
reasons,
Black Swan event.
You know what I mean?
9/11/2. A New Dawn. I mean, well, you know, like 9/11 is just like, you know, it's just a good one. You know, it doesn't need a sequel. I mean, people forget that 9/11 had a few spin-off series come out at the same time, you know? They were trying to start a whole terrorist cinematic universe, you know? People don't talk much about the, you know, one of the planes hit the Pentagon, one of them crashed in a field in Pennsylvania somewhere. Yeah, where was the fourth one was on the way to where? Yeah, was it supposed to go for the White House? Makes sense. Arms to the left of me, jokers to the right, here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Okay, so right now the list of suspects for the bridge attack. China, ISIS, Hamas, IDF, Ukraine, Russia, Hungary, Bulldogs, Libre Geisha, DEI, parentheses, black people, meaning, like, when people say DEI, they mean black people are responsible. In parentheses, possible P. Diddy distraction psyop. It could have been Nickelodeon Dan Schneider. Beth claims that she did it. And it might also be the Trump 2024 Super PAC, because it is an election year. So, you know, this is what we're working with right now. You know, so now that we have a list of suspects, we're gonna narrow it. You know, I've been playing a lot of L.A. Noire lately. You know, it's like, we need to do interviews, you know? I press X to doubt. There's gonna be, like, some, like, midpoint twist, you know? I mean, well, that's the thing, is I think in Enormous Door Slamming already predicted the midpoint twist to this case, is that we're gonna go out, we're gonna interview some suspects, and that's gonna lead us to the United Kingdom, the true perpetrator. in revenge for the War of 1812. 212 years later. I know, yeah, like, that's the thing, is, like, it's so strange to me, because, like, you know, it's, what's the thing, Occam's razor, you know? It's like, yeah, I mean, I think that the boat just fucking broke and hit the bridge, and that fucking sucks, but, like, if this was on purpose, it would be the strangest terrorist attack, I think, to ever happen. You know? Because the crew of the boat was like, Mayday, Mayday, we're about to hit the fucking bridge. Why the fuck would they do that? Like, if it was a terrorist attack, theoretically, wouldn't they want it to be, like, you know, when they hit the fucking Twin Towers or whatever, it was at, like, 9:30 in the morning, you know, when people are at work. Why the fuck would you crash a boat into a bridge at 1 a.m.? I have studied Mothman since I came to the United States in 1993. The Baltimore, Maryland bridge incident was a man-made accident. Nothing to do with Mothman. This guy's funny. I like this guy. I think I might give this guy a follow on the Twitter sphere. Igor Petrov, born in Matotska, Leningrad, Russia, became U.S. citizen in 1996. He's a conservative followed by... Okay, I'm not going to follow this guy. He's a conservative followed by Sarah Palin and Scott Presler. I am not sure, but I look at this video and I see an error by Captain. I do not think hackers or the Mothman did this. I pray I am right. I'm glad someone is finally saying this. Mothman simply doesn't move like this. There have been terrorist attacks where people just, like, steal, like, vans and just drive vans through crowded people, and they rack up, like, dozens of fucking casualties, you know? And it's like, why the hell would you hit a bridge with a boat, you know? And it's also like, okay, like, this is gonna disrupt the economy, but the thing is motherfuckers are really good at building bridges these days, you know? Like, the thing is I'm sure that they'll probably have a replacement bridge by 2025. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it's also like, okay, you know, it's like Baltimore, you know, big deal, you know, it's a pretty major city, major port, right? But it's not the only port in the United States, you know? Like, there are other ways for shit to happen. Like, the city of Baltimore specifically might suffer economically from this, but I'm not even necessarily sure if this is gonna have, like, that broad of implications, because the thing about the Suez Canal is that the Suez Canal getting blocked by that boat did have serious ramifications because it blocked trade globally, you know? Like, just kind of stopped it dead in its fucking tracks, because with the Suez Canal block, your only other fucking choices were to, like, sail east across the Pacific or all the way around the fucking Cape of Africa, you know? But, you know, it's like, if the port in Baltimore is fucked up, it's like, okay, well then, you know, it's like, maybe, like, you know, like, Boston will see, like, an influx, you know what I mean? Like, and they just, like, drive it the other direction or whatever, you know? But yeah, I mean, that was the, you know, like, the Suez Canal is like a skinny like, that would be like if the Panama Canal got blocked, you know? And then it's like, okay, well, now your only choice is to sail around the entire continent of South America. Yeah, I remember whenever I was, like, in high school, one of my friends tried to or not even really one of my friends, but, like, someone that I, like, knew in high school, tried to convince me that Eminem had been killed and replaced by a body double, you know? It's like the same shit about, like, you know, oh, like, is Tupac still alive? Is Elvis still alive? You know, yeah, like, the body double stuff. It also reminds me of, like, the ludicrous fucking theory that, Michelle Obama and Barack Obama were both trans. Like, that Barack Obama was, like, a trans man, and that Michelle Obama was a trans woman. That, I mean, that would be fucking hot. If Barack Obama had a pussy, that would genuinely, like, Barack Obama's already pretty attractive. If Barack Obama was a trans man, I wouldn't even mind the drone strikes. I would smash. And I don't really even mean to, like, make it, like a fetish thing or whatever, but basically, my desire to fuck Obama would be way lower if he was cis hetero. You know what I mean? But if Obama was trans, it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe you are cool, you know? Obama is theoretically bisexual. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is it's just, like, so weird that, like, you know, conservatives are like, the president and the first lady are secretly trans, and it's like, I mean, that just kind of makes them slightly cooler to me. Like, do I know about the theory that Elvis is in, like, one scene in Home Alone? What, like, after he... Yeah, I mean, like, why the fuck would they do that, you know? It's always so interesting how conspiracy theories, like... The world that conspiracy theorists see is one that's just, like, littered with little clues, you know, little Easter eggs, you know, like little hints. And it's like, why the fuck? You know, like, what the fuck is the point of this? I was kind of thinking about gaming a little bit, but I haven't gotten the chance to hang out with Beth pretty much all day. So I am kind of thinking I might go ahead and just wrap up the stream and just spend some time with my wife. But yeah, I want to hang out with her at least a little bit before bed. But here's a link to the Discord, and if you don't watch my YouTube videos, you should watch my YouTube videos because they are good. And that's all she wrote.